I'm Jennifer Britton. I'm the CEO and founder of a 21-year-old performance improvement company called Potentials Realized. Over 21 years ago, I had a vision in my eye of actually opening the doors to create a ripple effect about expanding the coaching conversation. I had actually lost vision in one of my eyes permanently, and while I was working with the United Nations on helping countries rebuild post-disaster, I found that I needed to actually reinvent myself. So I want to introduce you to coaching and change, catalyzing creativity, collaboration, culture, and capacity for the future of work. This is my eighth book. I actually wrote the world's first book on group coaching that was published by Wiley in 2009. And I passionately believe that really to affect change in the world, we've got to change things one conversation at a time. Enter in the playbook for coaching and change. This is something that is geared not only for coaches, but for HR professionals, for leaders, for entrepreneurs, for parents, people who want to catalyze change in their world. I'm known in my writing for being very tool focused, practitioner focused. How do we actually make things happen? And that's really important in today's world of change, where we are being bombarded by change from the time we roll out of bed, whether it's AI, economics, geopolitical events, or health issues, even climate issues. We are all being called forward to work, live, and lead differently. And this book is surrounded by 15 chapters organized by the skill sets, mindsets, and tool sets that will help people thrive through times of change. We start with a little bit of context. It's all about change, and then move into the four C's: creativity, collaboration, also capacity development, and building strong cultures. These are really four core areas that when working together, we can really look at organizations that will help people thrive. Disengagement has been on a steady decline. Gallup is still finding that in 2025, people are not able to bring their best to work. The future of work in a context of AI and all other things requires that we're able to do our best every day. And so as we get into the middle part of this book, we're going to look at what does it really mean to be able to coach? What are those coaching fundamentals? And what do teams need in order to thrive? Teams are the current engine of business. And in 2013, I released From One to Many, Best Practices for Group and Team Coaching, which was published under Josie Bass. That book has been used by coach training schools all over the world as people are now moving the conversation from one to many. As I say in the Coaching Many podcast that I co-host, it really is in 2025 an opportunity for us to do things differently. So we're going to look at some of the more important tools for everyone, whether you're a leader, whether you're in an organization or not. We're going to look at things like productivity in times of change. We're going to look at cultivating resilience. We're also going to be looking at what it means to create and harness the power of the collective. Change doesn't happen with one person. It happens in a ripple effect. And when I open the doors here at Potentials Realized, you'll notice our logo is the water drop. My work, my body of work, is really about empowering people all over the world to do their best work through conversation. And so we wrap it up with the global view. And I want to introduce readers to the inner development goals because we know that change happens from the inside out. So I would love to be a part of Hay House. I have done so many, listened to so many podcasts, read so many of your books. I would love to be part of your imprint. I have taken my last 5 books out in the world through the self-publishing route. And I really feel that with Coaching and Change, the playbook, this needs to be getting into people's hands on a much wider scale that myself and my team can do. So it's been a privilege spending a few minutes with you today. You can find out more about me online, hear me speak about a lot of topics related to this at thecoachingmanypodcast.com. You can also check us out at groupcoachingessentials.ca and potentialsrealized.com. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me today. Enjoy your conversations.